Alright, this is the Joomla website, and I went to Extensions, Templates, Styles to get to the page that we're on right now. And you're going to notice there's several templates called Xenon. There's the default, typography, backup, home, coming soon, blah, blah, blah. At this point, you can see that it's only used on this is the only template used. Okay, the default is the only one we use. So I'm going to click on that and show you some really cool features. First off, under styles, you can get in here and you can play around with the different accent colors if you want. There's different sections, the top styles, navigation styles. You can play with those if you desire. Make their backgrounds any color you want. In this case, these are transparent, but you just click one of these and then you'll be able to see what you can do. Click one, you can choose a color, or you can go out on the web to an HTML color chart and put your own color in there if you desire to. Showcase styles above, utility styles, and these styles have to do with positions, the utility position, features, expanded styles. You can see all these different things. You can also change colors by just using different presets. You've got several presets here. You can click on one of those. One thing you must remember is once you save it, even if there's a save button in some of these areas, if you change it, you must click Save Styles up here in the top right. You have to click that or it just isn't going to save. Now, let's go to Particle Defaults. These are really cool. See, it warns me, save before leaving, and I'm not going to save. Particle Defaults are pretty cool. These particles, you're going to find some things possibly in the particles. For instance, here's branding, which I have turned off. By clicking this, I can turn it on or I can turn it off. And it says at the bottom by Gantry Framework or something like that. There's also some different areas in here you can look at. If you're working on the thing and you can't get a winner, sometimes the answer is in these particle defaults, and you just kind of have to look through them and see. There's the news slider. You see the news ticker. These are things they're probably not even using. Let's go to layout. Now this is really cool. This gives you a lot of options. This layout. Okay, so you've got overlay top. That's a module position. And module positions are really just, like maybe this area here that I'm kind of going, maybe that's over top A, and then underneath it maybe that's overlay A, and then underneath it maybe that's system messages. So this is kind of the layout from top to bottom that you have. Okay, now what's cool is you can do what you want inside here. So let's say that right now you have a logo area that's 50%. This is toward the top. You have top A that's 30% and top B that's 20%. You can get into these and change these. You just click the little guy there, and then probably block, and you can change the block size. Right now it's 50%. Okay. You can change these to anything you want. You can make logo go all the way across. You can make logo be smaller. You can add some new things by dragging block content over into it, as long as all of these add up to 100%. That's all you need to do. So you have a lot of flexibility in this layout on however you choose to use the layout. All right, now clicking assignments. This is where I have assigned the Xenon default template to everything. You can see it's green on everything. You could make a different template for different things if you desired. I felt like it was simpler just to make one template, make everything apply to the one template. All right, now to actually find content, I'm going to go to Extensions, Modules. In these modules, if you will click the status button up here at the top left, you're going to sort these by whether they're on or off. These red guys means they're off. Let's click again. All of these are modules that are on right now. Now, over here in position tells you where they're at. Expanded A, Utility A, Main Bar B, Utility A, Footer B, Feature C. So you see kind of how this is working, I hope. So again, if you go back into the to the template and the layout, you'll be able to see where Expanded A falls within the page, where Utility A falls within the page. Okay? Now, you notice there's two things in Utility A. If they're both assigned to the same page, then this one will be higher than this one. So you'll see this Utility A article, and then you'll see this block 1 underneath it. In our, let me go back here. I'm just going to go to the site itself because I did name some of these for you, and I want to take a look at them and just show you where they're at. Okay, so this slider is modules FP header A. All right, and then you see I've got block 1, block 3, block 4, 5, and 6. Let's go back to the back end. We can search, use search tools. Okay, so now you can search for modules by their position. Look at, let's type header A. And I could have typed that in too. And look, here's FP header A. Look right here. FP header A is right here. I just named these for you so they'd be a little easier to find. So here's FP header A. It's a flex slider. So you get in here and you have to choose Edit Particle. And then these are things I don't even mess with any of these. What I'm concerned about are item 1, 2, and 3. I can change the name of them by clicking the pencil, and that's about all that does. But you click the grid down here, and now you can change the photo, the background image. You can change the description, and you can change what the read more says. Right now they just say read more, of course, and all that. And that's for item 1. There's item 3, item 2. When it's all done, you have to click apply here, and then after you click apply, you have to click it again. You got one more time. Now you got to click save, and that's your slider. So now let's go save and close, and let's see what else we're looking for. Block 1 or block 3. Let's go find those. Why don't we just I think that might be a name, so I'm going to click select position here, and at the top I'm just going to type block 1, and let's see if we find it. I didn't spell it right. Let me just type in block and then search, and here's block 1, 6, 3, 4, 5. So there's your modules. If you wanted to do articles, you can go to content, articles. I don't think we have any articles on here now. These are all template dummy articles that if you want, you can even click those to turn them off. Will be fine. It's your choice, however you want to do that, because we're really not using them. Menus are set up this way. We'll go to menu, and I'm not sure if we're using main menu or Xenon theme. Let's take a look. Let's go back here. Styles, pages, download. So we're looking at the main menu, looks like. All you need to do there is to add something new. Okay, give the menu title a name. I'm going to call it test. Excuse me. The type, you select it. If it's an article, or you can choose from these to get an article. Contacts, themes, system links, external URL, text separator. What a text separator does is that puts an item in the menu that can have a down arrow, and then you put things underneath it. So you just, we'll just choose an article. just for fun. And then we select which article we want in the menu. I'll just go select that one randomly. We'll save and close. Now when we go back to the home button, we'll refresh. And we should have we have test here. And that's going to go straight to an article. Now, one thing I didn't say, you notice when I went to the article, we have all of these blocks showing up. We probably don't want that. So what we've got to do is let's go back to our modules. And let's go to block 1. Let's make sure that was on there. Yeah, block 1 was on there. Go to block 1. I'm going to go to menu assignment. Right now, block 1 is on all pages. I'm going to click that and say only pages selected. I'm going to say none. And then I'm going to say home. Because maybe I only want that block to appear on the home page. Save and close. And that was block 1. So now, let's go to the home. And block 1 is there. But if I go to test, block 1's not going to be there anymore because I told it only be on the home page. All right, so there is the nickel tutorial with me coughing and hacking through it. Sorry about that. But if you have any more questions, feel free to call.